Hi guys. The other morning I was looking through my fridge wondering what I needed to use up, and I found these bananas and also some cornbread. I ate all the big pieces of cornbread and I'm left with just some crumbs. So what I'm thinking is flour is a lot of just bread. So what I'm going to be doing is just crumbling up about a cup of this cornbread. This is actually Marie Callender's cornbread. My family really likes the Marie Callender's that comes in a mix where you just add some water. So that's what's going into these pancakes. And luckily, all of the cornbread comes out to about a cup, which is exactly what I was hoping for. And now it's time to mash up the bananas. What I'm going to be using is a banana and a half. So I want to save a little bit of the banana for slicing up on top of the pancakes. So what I typically do is just break the banana up into chunks. And I think it just makes it easier so you're not having to deal with a whole banana. And even though these bananas looked really brown, I thought they might have been a little bit mushy. They're not. They're in really good shape. So the half I'm using just for slices. And I'm breaking up the rest of that. And you can easily use a food processor, a blender, but I'm just fond of the mashing with the fork method. To me, it just seems like an easy way to go, and it only takes about a minute or so to mash up a banana with a fork. Okay, and here is all of the crumbled up cornbread. And I'm just crumbling it up just a little bit more just to break it apart a little bit. And here is the mashed up banana, or I should say banana and a half. And this is 3/4 cup of almond milk. And you can use any kind of milk. Dairy milk would work just as well, but almond milk is what I have. And I'm also adding in 1 egg. And this is baking powder and salt and a little bit of nutmeg. And I will be putting all of the ingredients in the video description for you guys. And we're just going to stir it up. And you can easily use a blender or a food processor when blending together all the ingredients. But again, I just like using a spoon. And your consistency is really going to depend a lot on the cornbread. If you find it's too thin, you can easily add just a little bit of flour and thicken it up a bit. And to cook them up, I am using a cast iron skillet and a little bit of butter. And you just cook them up a couple of minutes on each side. How I tell when it's ready to be flipped is when the bubbles have disappeared from the top of the pancakes. And you can usually tell when you're about to flip them if they're going to fall apart. So if you start to flip them and notice that they're not really solid enough to be flipped, just leave them on for about 30 seconds more, and that usually does the trick. And here they are when they are finished. I think they turned out really well. I've got some bananas on top and also some honey, and they taste just so good. And here's some bread that I made this week. What I did is I just took my regular dough and just made little balls out of it, and it turned out rather nice. And here's to show you guys some food prep that I do on the weekends. This is my lunches for the week. I've got some tuna and eggs and rice and some carrots and some potatoes. And right before I put them in my lunch bag, I'll add in some avocado or some spinach. So I try to hit all the food groups in my food prep. This is a breakfast of pancakes and blueberries. And this is a breakfast with some bread and peanut butter. And I'm also having a banana. And this is a snack with some crackers, and I've also got some sardines and some mustard sauce. And this is some oatmeal that's cooked up with some almond milk, and it's got some blueberries and also some mangoes. And this is a lunch with some beans and rice and spinach. And I'm having a banana and an apple. These are a few pancakes with some honey on it. And I'm also having some peaches. And this is a lunch with rice and beans. And I've also got a banana and some cornbread. And these are some pancakes with some blueberries. And I'm also having some mango. And this is a lunch with avocado and spinach and beans and rice. And I've got a banana and some cornbread. And this is a very light dinner with some cucumbers. And I've also got some apple slices and a little bit of oil dressing with some garlic and pepper and some peanut butter. And this is some oatmeal with some blueberries and mangoes. And this is some avocado with potatoes and some rice. And then I've also got some cheese on bread. And this is some mac and cheese. And I've got a banana and an apple. And these are some pancakes that my younger brother made. A little bit burnt, but still delicious. And I've got some bananas on top and some honey. And this is some rice and potatoes. Just a lot of leftovers that I dumped all together. It doesn't look good, but it was pretty tasty. And these are some apples. And some pancakes with some blueberries. I seem to be on a pancake and blueberry kick lately. And these are some pancakes with some honey and some apples. And this is some rice and spinach and eggs and some carrots. And on the side I've got some cornbread. And this is some oatmeal with some blueberries. And this is some cornbread. And I'm also having some blueberries and mangoes. They kind of got liquefied in the microwave, but very tasty. And I just want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you have a great week.